Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It is the Outsider's Perspective. I am the maestro, creator of all things HLX, and with me, as usual, the legendary Courier on the ones and twos. How you feeling, sir?
I'm sick.
You sick? Oh, that's not good.
It's not good.
Have you taken something?
Not really.
You should.
I don't feel that bad yet.
You gotta catch it before you get bad, though.
But
That's
it
the
just
whole
makes
point.
you feel better. It don't do nothing.
Well, get well soon,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you. I need support right now.
Yes,
Thank you.
that's what HLX is here for, support.
Thank you.
But we got a couple things to get into today. It was kind of busy as far as music, but not really music that we really caring for or checking for.
Mm-hmm.
So we will go over that, see what's going on. But first, we got to get into Mr. Kelly in his situation. He has been indicted and is now in custody on 10 counts of sexual abuse. I heard there's now three additional tapes that police have in their possession. His bail was set to $1 million, which apparently he cannot afford because he is currently back on child support and rent, along with the privy of other things. So he has not set bail. So how do we feel about Mr. Kale's finally, after the doc and everybody and all the uproar, now he's finally in custody and in jail? How do we feel?
This is great news.
This is great news.
This is great news. It's what she deserves.
What?
Yes.
Well, who deserves? Who is she?
It's what Kelly deserves. Yeah. I remember we were both talking about, like, something has to happen after this. Like, after we watched
now that the world has seen, like,
he was like, so what? He's just gonna keep doing what he been doing, or like,
you can't just brush this one under the rug now that we all know what's going on.
So it looks like justice is being served.
Yeah. So he's currently still in custody, and the place that he is in custody, he was at the same jail that Jesse was in. So Jesse and R. Kelly went to the same place and took that same mugshot in front of the same wall. Because he was in custody. He actually posted his bail. His bail was not $1 million. It was like
100,000,
something like that. So he was released. However, he was written out of the last 2 episodes of the season for Empire. He made a statement that said he's currently dealing with some untreated drug problems.
Okay.
He and FBI did make statements saying that the letter that was sent out that had like the magazine clippings and like the powdered aspirin in it, he may not have actually sent that out.
That you said powdered aspirin. I'm sorry. I didn't know there was powdered aspirin on it too.
Yeah, it was like a white powder in there, and so people was like, when it comes to the mail, they was like, oh, anthrax. So they were like super careful, but they tested the powder. It was just like Tylenol or some shit. It was just like headache medicine. So that was
Jesse did that shit. He guilty as fuck. Well, go ahead.
And then they were saying the check that he wrote for the $3,500 to the 2 brothers, they were saying like, that's weird. Why would you pay for a hate crime and a check that leaves a paper trail? But apparently the memo of the check, they said, just said like for personal training, because one of the guys is a personal trainer, and Jesse was like about to shoot a video or something, so he wanted to have abs for the video, so he wanted a trainer. So that's what that money was for. In his story, that money was for personal training, so he could look good for his video. So the FBI saying that when the Chicago police released their statement, they put a little extra sauce on it because that information had not come out and they're not done investigating as far as those 2 things go. Does that change how you feel?
No.
Because some people are like, well, let's back off and wait until the whole story comes out now.
No. He lied.
He did lie, yes.
And what he did was not beneficial to anyone. If anything, it was detrimental.
Yes.
Because now it's going to be harder to make people believe. And there's people out here that's really being attacked.
This is true.
So now it's just like, it's no.
And what else I saw? There's some people saying that This is very recent. People saying that maybe Lee Daniels has something to do with it, with orchestrating the whole.
Lee Daniels.
That's
Why would
hey,
Lee
man.
Daniels have anything to do with it?
That's. I'm just reading information.
Who said that?
There was a rumor saying that some of the people in the cast believe that maybe he had something to do with it, like the people on the Empire cast.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Jesse lied.
So that it may have been a situation where, like, and I've even seen, who was it? Ebro on his show. He said that maybe it was staged and it was set up, but not by Jesse.
Jesse filed a report and lied
because he was attacked. So he filed a report. Like maybe he wasn't in the loop.
That nigga said that it was people in 2 MAGA hats and they poured bleach on him and called him all these crazy slurs and beat him up and put a noose around his neck.
Yes.
Those were false. They were lies. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
So no, it does not change anything. I don't care about Lee
bill.
Daniels. None of that. We focus on Jesse right now.
All right.
So Jesse was the face. He took on responsibility.
Yeah, he jumped out.
He the one that said he the gay Tupac, not Lee Daniels. So I'm on him.
This is true. Unless Lee Daniels trying to write that in the script or something.
I don't know. Lee Daniels better keep his mouth shut.
Oh yeah, he better not say nothing. I'm sure people will feel a way about that. But we going to take a break.
Okay.
Take a break, and we'll come back and get into the new music that's been coming out here in these streets.
Mm-hmm.
We out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is the Outsider's Perspective with the Maestro and Corey L on HLX Radio. So now we're going to get into the plethora of music that came out over the past couple of days. Some we heard, some we didn't.
Most we didn't, actually. So Lil Pump's debut album, Harvard Dropout, came. Gunna, Drip or Drown 2. Eric Bellinger, The Rebirth 2. Offset, Father of 4. And Kalani's mixtape, While We Wait, all came out over the span of like the last 2 or 3 days, actually. Of that, we listened to how many of those? None of them, right? So I don't know why that's even in the segment, but yeah, they dropped music and we didn't listen.
Yeah. We did hear there was a new track from T-Pain
that we did hear
called A Million Times that we did hear. How did you feel about A Million Times?
I like A Million Times. I like T-Pain. T-Pain's all right with me.
So his last 2 were all right.
Yes.
Are you excited for the album?
No. Just keep giving me singles.
So you don't want an album?
Not yet.
How long should he wait?
I need to hear a few more.
Okay.
Yeah. And too though, like I feel like an album wouldn't be the right thing to do right now. Ain't really a lot of anticipation for. Like I'm not anticipating an album.
So you just want to hear more music?
I just want to hear more music, and maybe I'll hear another. Be like, all right, or maybe I could just want singles from him, because he's giving us albums.
Mm-hmm.
And after 3 Rings, I'm done. And 3 Rings was how long ago?
That was a while.
It's like 12 years ago.
Well, he's saying his reasoning is that the label that he was with before, like, wouldn't let him do whatever he wanted and all that kind of stuff.
I'm sorry to hear that. So
now that he's like free, he can do what he want.
Okay, I mean he can put an album out if he want, but I'm not asking for one.
No.
That's basically what I'm saying. Imagine, I'm not asking for these singles; they just kind of show up. But I'd like them. Okay. Maybe if he keep dropping them, maybe or maybe not. Maybe I just won't care enough. I mean, I'll listen to it, I'll stream it, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, and who are you waiting for? Who are you looking for? Like, is there anybody you're anticipating? Like,
where's Rihanna?
Where's Rihanna? She's somewhere. I think a video just came out. Her and her like billionaire boyfriend chilling somewhere.
Okay,
like she's enjoying herself right now.
I would like to know when that new music's coming. I would like to hear. I think I'm ready for some new Rihanna, because there was a period where I was sick of Rihanna because Rihanna was dropping every November, but she's kind of been a little bit more scarce about how she drops things, which is dope.
But she's been very scarce. She ain't dropped music in a while,
and people still playing Anti. So, maybe she's at that point now
where like she can drop stuff every few years and people will widely anticipate it. So
interesting. See, we did, what was it? The artwork on Father of Four
was awful.
It looked kind of. This is Offset's album, and it looked kind of crazy. Like everything looked copied and pasted in there. Even like the background, him, all the kids. What you said, they were all together.
They were all there together. They got behind the scenes footage of them literally together.
So maybe like they couldn't, like the kids was like running around and they couldn't get like a picture or something. I don't know. But that joint looked like super low quality. Like
I would like a backstory.
Yeah, somebody needs to explain why they look copied and pasted all over the picture. But that is that. As we should say, we're gonna save Bernie for last. Should we say Bernie for last right now?
What else do we have left?
Just the
we just have Bernie left.
Bernie and the Gucci handbook.
Ooh shit. Well,
unless there's something on your heart.
What about the Gucci? What'd you say about Gucci?
They are issuing out like a handbook now to all their employees. So like for all new designs or things, especially I think pointed out things that like are going to go on the runway, that like before the design actually goes out and makes it, all the employees have to reference this handbook to make sure it's not like racist or going to offend nobody.
This is all
like
marketing.
A diversity council being created and all that kind of stuff.
All that. This is all marketing. They're doing it on purpose. We weren't talking about them before, were we?
No.
But now we are. So now we're going to be keeping tabs
on everything that they do.
Make sure you ain't doing nothing racist over there. I like that. Sweater over there. How much you want for that? And marketing for all that.
And Burberry issued an apology as well and said that the little noose joint, the like noose hoodie, was like inspired by like nautical and like marine like boats and shit or something like that.
No, it wasn't. That's a lie. Like, what? Stop. I'm not dumb. Like, stop with the foolishness.
Yeah, at this point, I agree with you. At first, I was. Yeah, when the Gucci joint came out, I was like, what's going on? But when the Burberry shit happened, like the next day, I was like, all right, cuz.
Look,
like,
I understood what the H&M thing was, right? I really don't think that was done on purpose.
I don't know. Yeah, I think that was just like
it was just a
poor
child
placement. It's just like looked bad a little bit. Yeah, that wasn't.
That's different. Yeah. But this is blatant, and people know about blackface. They know how we as black people feel about that, and with all this stuff going on with Virginia and
especially
governors
right now,
and all that kind of stuff, it's the perfect time to make a blackface sweater or turtleneck, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, turtleneck. I guess
it's all being done on purpose, all of it. And I've had enough. That's something I want to kind of touch on. Not for long, because I didn't think about this prior. I'm sick of being sold things all the time. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of watching TV, and every 3 minutes it's a commercial. I go on my phone. I'm scrolling down Facebook. It's an ad. I'm trying to watch just a quick video. Ads pop up on that too, and you can't skip through them. Unless so once it started, I'm not going to sit through the ad. Yeah. So it could have been a great video, but guess what? I'm not watching the whole thing because I'm not sitting through this freaking ad. It's ads everywhere. It's ads on Twitter. You scroll through Twitter, it's ads. I am tired. I am sick of it. Everything is about money and advertising.
That's the only way any of these people can make money now.
I cannot wait. God, please let me be able to just make my money and then go off somewhere. So I ain't got to worry about it no more because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of being sold things all the time. I'm sick of advertising. I'm sick of hearing the word branding all the damn time. I'm tired of it. I'm a musician. I make music because I enjoy music. And now I have to look at myself like a CD case. And I'm talking about like music case. Here. I'm a person, but my music is the product. Brand. But apparently now I am a product.
You are a brand.
And music is the marketing. For like I'm done. We'll be back. I am upset.
We'll be back. Thank you for staying with us, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. This is The Outsider's Perspective with the Maestro and Corey L. And first breaking news, Black Panther has won 2 Oscars.
Right.
Tonight we have one for best costume design and then another for best production design. And there's still categories later on in the night that they are nominated for, so it may take home some more. And this is also the first Marvel movie to ever win an Oscar. Okay. So congratulations one time for Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Thank you. So with that, the last topic of the night, we will get into a little political and talk about Bernie. Because last election, people was feeling the burn, and he's back this time. So it seems like people are still feeling him. He announced his candidacy and like instantly made the most money out of everybody. Like he made more money in like 4 hours than the next Democrat, who was Kamala Harris, has made yet. Like she still ain't made as much as Bernie has, and she been out there for a minute. So people seem to still be rocking with Bernie. However, sir, you feel like maybe he should not be running? Elaborate.
How can I put it? When I heard that he was running, I didn't get excited. Okay. The first feeling was, oh God, why? Like it, because maybe because, like, I don't know. The way I see it is you lost the first time. So why again? But after talking to you about it yesterday, remember when I talked about, now this is a bad example, but I talked about Nixon, how Nixon lost to John F. Kennedy back in the day. He still ended up winning some years later, but it was Nixon though. So that's a bad example. But still, so I guess just because Bernie lost the first time, does it mean that he'll win? That he won't win? Yeah. So it's not like
different circumstances. Things are different. Like it's just different circumstances.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm worried. Like I'll vote for him because Bernie's my nigga. Like I love Bernie. I voted for him the first time, but he didn't win. Like he didn't win the first. Like he didn't win the primary. So it's like and mind you, from what it's looking like, he is the most popular one.
Next to Joe Biden.
But Joe Biden
is number one.
But he didn't say he was running yet.
Not yet, but he's running.
So to me, it's just like, well, if you got Joe running, nigga, you better run with Joe.
Yeah, if Joe runs, it's a wrap. Yeah. And he can, then I'm with you. Like Bernie, just relax, or like you say he should maybe be like a, not president, but like someone people
be what Ted Kennedy was.
Yeah, like
they will go to, like, Ted Kennedy ran for president once, I think, and lost. Okay, but people still kind of respected him, and especially like when he got older, people just kind of referred to him a lot because he had been in politics for so long. Bernie can be that. You know what I'm saying? First ladies do it. I mean, a lot of first ladies, they say run the country some of the time. Yeah. So it's like
one did at one point.
Yeah. So I'm nervous, especially with all these other people. There's so many Democratic nominees, and I know that there's a lot of Republican nominees too, and that's usually how it goes.
That's happened a lot. That happens a lot. So
yeah, but
that's not.
I don't know. It worries me because I don't want to lose again.
So your only worry is that he lost before, so he may lose again.
I want him to win. Worry? That's what I'm saying. I want him to win, but I'm worried.
So you just don't think he can win against Trump?
I think he can. I'm worried. I'm just worried. Like I don't have. Basically, what I'm saying, I don't have the confidence in Bernie and in his, I guess, how did you say, his support. His, like, because there's some Democrats that don't even consider him to be a Democrat.
But he's not a Democrat. He's an independent.
But he's running as a Democrat. He just
runs as a Democrat because of the way our election system is set up. That's just.
I mean, he could run as independent technically, but we didn't care about him when he was independent. That's just how.
Yeah, we don't care about independence.
I don't know.
But I mean, it has to mean something that, like 4 hours after he said his thing, he made more money out of any Democrat. That has to be support. You can't make more money than every other Democratic nominee and not be supported.
I'm just talking about just overall. There were a lot of, like, my mom didn't vote for Bernie. My dad didn't vote for Bernie. They was all with Clinton, or whoever.
What was the reason? Do you know?
They just, I guess they knew who Hillary Clinton was. They talked about Bill a lot, and they loved Bill. Yeah. Oh my God, they love Bill.
I feel like she kind of piggybacked on a lot of that. Yeah. Like people was voting for her thinking like we got Bill back in the White House. Like he'll be there, but
and she would have been the first woman and all that kind of things. It was a lot of things going on with that. Yeah. But just with Bernie, I want him to win, but I don't know if this. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying what I feel. I didn't get excited when I heard that Bernie was running for president. I was like, oh God.
That seems that's such a weird first reaction to me because
I want him to win. I don't know how else to describe it. Like I want him to win, but I don't know. So it would most likely be Bernie against Trump unless Joe run. And Bernie versus Trump. Because Republicans don't fuck with Trump either.
No,
Republicans starting to turn on him.
Last I saw, he was still like 80% like favorability amongst Republicans.
Oh,
now everybody else is like fuck out. So like Democrats and Independents, so like middle and left are like fuck out of here. But Republicans, the last thing I saw was like 89% Republicans support Trump.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Per CNN polling.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. But yeah, that's how I feel. How do you feel?
I mean, I think for him to come out and get that much money in like 4 hours, that's support. Like for you to, because the favorite that everyone had up until this point was Kamala Harris, who's been out for a little bit now, and for you to come and in 4 hours make the amount of money make more money than she's made in this whole time period says clearly this is the nigga that people are willing to put their money behind. So that shows that's a level of support anyway, because a lot of people vote, but to donate to campaigns is another thing. So that to me shows support. And Bernie is like the template for the Democratic nominee at this point, because all the major ones that people care about are saying universal health care, was it free college and all this. When Bernie said that shit, it was radical. Like, what? How we can never have universal health care. Now, if you want to be a Democratic nominee, you have to say that. Like, there is no Democratic nominee that we even care about that's not saying universal health care. So he is like the original. He is the creator, and everybody else is just sampling what he been doing. So I feel like if you gonna basically do everything that he said, just pick him.
I think you're right.
He's it's either the original or a copy, because everybody else is copying, and he's the one that's kind of standing on it. And other people are like, or kind of go like, yeah, but we got to kind of figure it out. He's like, no, Bernie's like, nah, we are doing universal health care. We gonna pay for it. And other people like, well, I mean, it's a good idea, but we'll talk about it and we'll see. Like, people kind of, they know that Democrats want that now, so they say they're not against it, but they don't be fully like for it all the time. But if you want those things, Bernie is the originator, so why not go with that?
I think you're right.
Unless Joe runs. If Joe runs, I feel like this erases everything, because Joe is like the favorite, and I think Joe could convince more Republicans to vote for him than Bernie can, because he is more center. He's way less left than Bernie is. So if Joe runs, we got to recalibrate all this shit.
I think you're right.
And maybe he'd be like Vice or something. Y'all run together. But if Joe run, that's different.
I guess we'll see. We'll see.
Is there anybody that you think can beat Trump? Is there anybody you look at and go, they probably got a chance?
I didn't think Trump was gonna win. So don't ask me. I don't goddamn know. I just knew Trump, like, get the hell out of here. It was always get the hell out of here.
We kept saying that, and he just kept going further. He's not gonna be the nominee. Like, he ain't gonna win though.
Look at where we are. He's serving the full term.
Yes.
So
what is it? The Mueller investigation is apparently finished.
What? Hurry up!
But he has to, like. That's the thing. It's
that's
like,
that freaking FBI foolishness.
It's a weird, because he submits his report to, is it the Attorney General or someone? He has to submit it to someone else for them to see it, and then they decide what's released to the public and what Congress get to see. So it's like we may not even see the full report when they come out.
Look, I don't care no more. I don't care. All right. Mueller can go away. I don't give a damn. I'm focused on this election right now so we can vote that nigga out of here.
That's true.
Because it's looking like he gonna have to. This is the full term.
But at this point, he's made it through. Yeah, at this point.
So I'm sick and I'm tired.
Yes. Well, yeah, we gonna get some medicine in here for Coriel, and we gonna wrap it up. We thank you for your time. I saw a couple of views, people coming in and out. We thank you for your support. This has been HLX Radio, the Maestro Coriel, and goodbye.
And goodbye.
Thank you all for coming to attend. Stacey P on the beat, and I like the story.